world, welcome to Imani's world. I have not seen nor spoke to you guys in forever. It has been a month, and the only reason why I was gone is because so as you guys can see on my face, I have those little marks and stuff right there, and that is why I've been gone, because these masks that we wear like every day, they have been breaking my face out. I've been you know, changing them daily, washing my face and stuff like that. Well, actually, before before these came and stuff like that, I don't think I was changing my mask every day. I would wear like one like the same day and then the next day and then change it or something like that. But I figured I need to change it every single day. So like that's why I haven't been posting. I just been gone because I'm just like, I need to get my face together, and I really don't know how to do makeup. So I was just like, yeah, I just don't want to be on camera looking like just polka dotty, you know what I'm saying, like all breaking out and stuff. I don't really know, you know, and there's something boiling on my face right there right now. But you know what, everything else is clearing up, thank God, because guys, I really was just like, oh my goodness, like I just can't take this. But yeah, everything else is clearing up, and except for that, that's boiling on my face right now. But it's all cool. I ain't gonna touch it, because usually when I see something on my face, like it's like I gotta freaking touch it. Like it's like, oh my gosh, like why is it there? It doesn't need to be there. Mind you guys, I've always had clear skin ever since I was like in high school, like, you know, very young. So I've never really had things on my face, and when I did, it would go away. Like I remember one time I had a dark spot right here and it just went away. That was like a month or two ago, whatever. So like I've always had really clear skin, so I've never really, like all of this stuff right here, I don't do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah. But my face is, like I said, it's getting clear, it's getting better. So I can come back, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all, it's been a lot going on. I'ma just say that. Not a lot, like to the point where it's like, oh my gosh, like, you know, but it's been to the point where I've never experienced some stuff, and we're going to talk about boundaries today, because it seems like every time I put up a boundary, somebody else has a problem with it, or somebody's trying to make me feel bad about it. Like, don't let people make you feel bad for putting up a boundary, or like setting like a line, because a boundary, whatever, because it's just like, you know, people don't like that type stuff, and they try to make you feel like, oh my goodness, like what is this? Like when you set up a boundary, like I remember at my old job or whatever, I had a old client, and the first thing that she said to me when I said no was, see, when you set up a boundary, this is when we have problems. Now, see, at the time, I didn't think about it when she said it until now. So now in my mind, what I would have reacted with, if I known what I know now, I would have been like, exactly. You know what I'm saying? When I set up a boundary, that's when you have a problem, you know what I'm saying? So that means you need to change something within yourself, because she was trying to say that I was the issue, that I was the problem, you know what I'm saying? So it seems like, you know, that's what I'm working on in my life right now. It seems like that has been my only issue right now since, you know, these last couple months. It's just like boundaries can set somebody off. You know, boundaries can make people blame you for being the oh well, she's not listening, oh well, she's doing too much, or oh well, she's this and she's that. You know what I'm saying? When you place boundaries on things, that's when people start to losing their mind, and they want to blame you for stuff, or just act like you're just all this and that. Like, no, just stop. I should be able to place boundaries and you accept it. Like, I should be able to create a boundary and you just not cross that line. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stop. Just stop it right. Just stop it right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't even want to even cross that line. But, all right, y'all, I got another situation that I need to tell y'all too. So, one of my friends, they're having a baby. And, oh yeah, y'all, I've been also gone, but I haven't been like gone just gone, just like doing nothing. Like I started new businesses and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm only doing it locally and stuff like that. But anyways, no, back to the story. So, you know, I started a new business or whatever, and my friend has never said anything to me about this new business. I would post it on my Instagram, you know what I'm saying? I would tell people about it. Then you have other people saying congratulations and they're getting stuff from me, or, you know, all that other stuff. People supporting me, people shouting me out, doing all of this and that. But she never said anything. And was that okay to me? Yes, it was. Because you're not supposed to, one thing I know is you're not supposed to force somebody to support you. You know what I'm saying? People going to support you if they like you. People going to support you if they want to support you. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing that you have to force. Like, it is what it is, basically. Like, it's just one of those type of things where it's like, if you're going to do it, you're going to do it. If you're not, you're just not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she had never given me like a congratulations, no, nothing like that. So, you know, that just was what it was. And so, you know, but like I said, she's pregnant. So whenever we would go out or whenever we would talk, you know, she would always bring, so when are you going to get the baby's gift? So when are you going to get the baby's gift? You know what I'm saying? And I never really, well, actually, it never really bothered me until she started asking over and over and over. Like, it became a consistent thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like every time we spoke or something like that, then she would want to go ahead and throw that in there. So that is when I started to notice, like, okay, but it wasn't her first time doing it. So that is the reason why it made me think back. And then she did this one time for her housewarming. She had moved. I remember when she had moved and she was like, so when are you going to give me the housewarming gift? So yeah, when are you going to give me the housewarming gift? And when that first happened, when it was the housewarming, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, I was cool. And I was still questioning myself. I was asking, I was like, why does she keep asking me this over and over and over? But I didn't say anything because I'm like, okay, well, maybe she just doesn't think that I'm not going to give it to her. Maybe because we had just started being friends and that was her first big event for me, like, since we had been friends, you know what I'm saying? So I was thinking, you know, maybe she just, I don't know, maybe she just doesn't, you know, think that I'm going to give it to her. Maybe she just doesn't trust me yet or something like that. I don't know what it is. I don't know. So I didn't really say anything. I was just like, okay, cool, fine. You know what I'm saying? Or one thing the other came to my mind was like, this is just her. But another thing I didn't want to say, it was just her, because I didn't know, you know, like I said, we had just started being friends not too long ago, and that was her first big event or major thing that had happened in her life since I had been her life. So I was just like, okay, cool. So I gave her a gift, you know what I'm saying, and she appreciated it. I mean, who's not gonna appreciate a gift, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I came to the housewarming, and you know, it was a good time, you know what I'm saying? Everything was cool. So here's the next major thing in her life having a baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, like I was like, ooh, she's pregnant. I don't, like, one of my friends is pregnant finally, because I don't have no friends that are pregnant and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was my first friend that's pregnant. So I was excited. I'm like excited. I'm like, oh my goodness, like my first friend that's having a baby, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But mind y'all, I had started my business. You know what I'm saying? So the same type of work, dedication, time, and money that you put into a baby, you need to put into a business. You know what I'm saying? So not only do I have my personal life, but I also have my business life. You know what I'm saying? So you have to learn how to manage and balance between the two. You know what I'm saying? So not everything you can't, it's just manage. You know, you have to time manage and money manage. You know what I'm saying? So this is my biggest thing, going back to the story. So she kept, she always threw that in there, like, okay, so when you gonna get the baby's gift? When you gonna get the baby's gift? You know what I'm saying? And you know, I would be like, every time she would say, when are you gonna get the baby's gift? I would always ask, when is the baby shower? Because she never told me when the baby shower was. It was always, oh, well, girl, I don't know. Or, oh, well, you know, I got to get that together and da-da-da. So I was like, oh, okay, well, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never said anything else other than when's the baby shower. So, late one day she had texted me when the baby shower was. And I'm like, okay, cool. Got the baby shower date. Like, everything is going on. I'm proud of her because she's getting her life together, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But I also have things I got to do on my end too. You know what I'm saying? So, whoo! All right, so one day we were on the phone and she asked me what was I doing and things like that. She was asking like, oh, well, what are you doing tonight? Are you busy? I said, yes, I am making an order. Mind you, I just started my new business. I just told you that. I said, I am making an order and I have to go drop it off. And then she said, oh, because I'm moving in my new place and, you know, I want you to come help. That's basically what she was saying. And I was like, oh, you know, I'm making an order. And I started to get into the things that I was doing. And I guess because she did not hear, or I did not say what she wanted to hear, she started just like, well, wait, whoa. Where did all of that come from? Where did all of that come from? And I was like, didn't you just ask me what am I doing tonight? And then she was like, oh. And then like, yeah. But I think that reaction only came off as in like, because I didn't say what she wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? So it is cool. It's like, all right, I let that go. I was just like, you know what? Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But then, you know, it started to get to like the next day. I had got some Chick-fil-A and I had ordered it at work, like, you know, DoorDash or something like that. And then she had texted me off Instagram talking about you can get Chick-fil-A, but you can't give me no baby gift. I said, okay, I can see how that is a joke and somebody could take that as a joke. I understand that those words and the meaning of that text was a joke. But behind that meaning, you're serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have been asking me about a baby gift for months now. You know what I'm saying? And I have asked you about the baby shower. The baby shower didn't even come yet. Matter of fact, it still has not came. And she was still like asking me for a baby gift. Or like talking about a baby gift. Now, mind you, how I never threw in my business in there, right? Because I got a business. I got to manage finances, you know, all of the other stuff. Like I said, the same way that you take care of a baby is the same way that you have to, the same way that you take care of a baby is the same way you have to take care of a business. The same time, money, and effort that you put into a baby, you have to put into a business. So I was just like, okay, I have been nice. And not only have I been nice and not say anything about my business, nor her saying anything about my business. Because like I said, remember y'all, she had never congratulated me on anything. So not only have I been nice and not said nothing about her repeatedly asking me what was I going to get for the baby and stuff like that, I was just a little fed up. Because I'm like, this is a repeated thing with you. And I've noticed that it's a repeated thing because not only did you do this for your baby, but you also did this when it was your housewarming. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. So at this point, I'm realizing that that wasn't because you didn't trust me. It's just you. You know what I'm saying? You're the type of person that's just going to keep asking and asking and asking until you're just throwing it in the conversation until you get it. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I'm the type of person that if I have a problem with something, you know, like a normal human being, you're supposed to say something about it. Or at least this is what I've been taught. You're supposed to say something about it so that way in the future it doesn't happen again. You know what I'm saying? You don't want things like that to keep happening, and then becomes a build up as to why you are mad and stuff like that. And it's like you always do this. I did not want it to become a build up of that frustration. So I sent a text message in the Instagram after she said that. I said, what did I say? I can actually put the screenshots to the messages of what I said on here. I said, Basically, I said, this has been a repeated thing for you. And you don't see me out here asking you for a donation for my business. I've never came to you and was like, so when are you going to donate to my business? So when are you going to donate to my business? When are you going to let me pierce you? When are you going to let me pierce you? When are you going to let me do this? When are you going to give me this? You know what I'm saying? I've never done that to her. And not only that, but I didn't say that she never congratulated me on her own. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was nothing. So you're so pressed for me to give you a baby gift. I mean, like, what's not clicking? And then that's when she was just like, like, oh, girl, I was just playing. You were playing in that text message, but you know that you want a baby gift. So were you playing about the baby gift altogether? Like, you don't want one? Like, I'm confused on what you were playing about, because literally you weren't playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do want a baby. You do want a baby shower gift from me. You weren't playing about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do want one from me, and that's why you keep bringing it up. Like, people don't just bring up a whole bunch of, like, stuff for no reason. Because if you wasn't pregnant, you wouldn't have been bringing it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm confused on where you were playing about. Like, what were you playing about? The fact that you wanted a gift? I'm confused here. Now I'm confused. So now you're going to have to break that down to me. But I didn't say all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, well, so where's my donation? Because at this point, it's really, I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And then I also said, let's not forget that a gift is supposed to be from the heart. Like, a gift is not a requirement. A gift is from the heart. You know what I'm saying? A gift is given because somebody wants to give it to you, not because they're required to give it to you. And so that's when she was like, yeah, I know. Like, I want you to give me a gift because you want to give me a gift, not because I'm telling you to give me a gift. She basically said, I'm going to keep doing what I want. You can take it as how you please. That's what she said. Like I said, I'm going to put the messages in here so y'all can see it. And she said, she basically said, she basically just disregarded my feelings. Okay? And was just like, I'm going to still do what I want. You could take it as how you please. And that's just going to be that. And I was like, nah, it's irritating. Because if we're going to continue moving forward in life, and bonding in life, I don't want to have to bring this up again, basically. Because if I have to, it's going to be like a built up thing. And you know how when people always have to deal with something that they never say something about, or when they do say something about it, it's like the person just disregards it and they never change the action. So then in the future, it starts to become a built up type of irritation, because it's just like, you're always doing this and I told you to stop before and you still haven't stopped. So what do you do about it now? It's just all this built up irritation and all of that other stuff. And so that's when she was just in this, and so that's when that's what's going on in my mind. I don't know what's really going on in her mind. In her mind, I'm just doing too much. Like, oh, well, you're doing too much because why? Because I'm telling you about yourself. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I asked her to stop. I put up a boundary. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, boundaries just goes out of the window. So it's just like, so now what do you do? What do you do? So ever since then, she has not been talking to me. Like, it's so, and you know what? And I always say, not only do I always say, but like my grandma told me, you know what I'm saying? She was like, listen, you can only do your part. You know what I'm saying? If you've reached out, if you've tried to talk to her, if you've tried to communicate, then that means the problem is on her, not you. Or that means the problem is on the other person, not you. You know what I'm saying? You can only do what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I've done my part. I've reached out. I've tried to speak to her. That's it. That's all I can do. I'm not the type of person that's going to be over here like pressing and pressing and pressing it. No, I reached out twice. And usually when I reach out to her, she does text back, she does call back, you know. So I've done my part. She seen my call. She got it. I know she got it. I mean, she probably just over there like, well, you know, I don't know what she calling for because I don't know what she want. But I did my part. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing I can do about it at this point. So that's what I'm here to tell y'all. Don't let people try to make you feel bad for putting up a boundary. Or don't let people make you feel bad for you trying to, you know, stop an irritation that could happen in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to think future-wise. You're thinking of things that could irritate you in the future, and you're trying to put a stop to it right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? If they got a problem with it, let them have a problem with it. Because at this point, if they got a problem with your boundaries and the things that you're setting for your life, let it be. Let it be. Because at the end of the day, it's not even going to matter. You want to know why? Because in the future, you won't have no built-up frustration having to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that is going to be for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just alright. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what's wrong with people and boundaries. I mean, I respect other people's boundaries. If I can't get jiggy with their boundaries, I'm out of that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that everything is going to be for you. You're not going to like everything that somebody does. You're not going to like the fact that somebody's stopping you from doing something and you just used to doing what you want to do. And that's another thing. People are so stuck in their ways. People are so stuck in their ways instead of trying to build or learn not to do certain things in their life. You know what I'm saying? That's probably something that she's always done her whole life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's never said anything to her about it. Or somebody else probably does it too, and nobody said nothing to them about it. Or somebody could be doing something to irritate you, and you're sitting up there and you're like, okay, well, why are you not understanding that this is frustrating me? Like, why can't you just stop? And that's because somebody has never told them about themselves. Nobody has, and when they did, they just cut them off. You know what I'm saying? They're so stuck in their ways and unwilling to change certain behaviors that needs to go, that instead of changing and saving something that could be long term, they want to shut down and to stay stuck in their ways. And that's just how most people are, and that's okay. You want to know why? Let it be cool. Because like I said, in the future, down the line, you won't have no problems. You won't have built up a frustration. You know what I'm saying? I keep wanting to say filtration or whatever. I don't even know. But you won't have built up frustration. You will be at peace. You won't be irritated with that person because you already know that you said something. As long, like I said, as long as you have done your part, you're fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stress that enough. Do your part. Be true to yourself, and the other person, be true. Know that you are being true, though. You know what I'm saying? Because karma comes back. I do believe in karma. Like, that, it will strike. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you have done your part, you will be just fine. There is such thing as good karma. Okay? I have experienced it. I have lived it. You know what I'm saying? I do believe in it. So, everybody, I'm telling y'all this to tell y'all this right now. I want y'all to have a blessed day. Don't let nobody make you feel bad for putting up boundaries. Don't let nobody make you feel sad. Because I was feeling sad. I'm not even going to lie. Like, when I put up boundaries and people try to tell me something wrong with me, I'm looking at myself like, oh my goodness, like, I need to change. You know what I'm saying? Until I started speaking it to my friends about it, and it was like, it sounds like they have a problem. Now, mind you, we're still human. Like I said, I always want to know my wrong and my flaws so that I can change it. You know what I'm saying? So there were some instances where they was like, okay, well, here's what you need to do. Pick and choose your battles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? There were certain things that they would tell me about myself. But then there are some things that I was feeling really bad about, and it was just like, that's them. At this point, it's them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. That's it, and that's all. Like, for real. Like, I can't believe it. It shocked me. It amazed me to see that I could truly show somebody or tell somebody how I was feeling, and then they turn around and say that I'm doing too much. It's the same thing that when I seen that quote, it's like telling somebody about how you feel. Telling somebody what they're doing and how it's making you feel should not end up in an argument. That's how I felt. It's like I told her how I felt, and it ended up being something that she took to me doing too much and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So things like that, I'm just like, you know what? All right, cool. If I'm doing too much, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, that is crazy. Like, it just blows my mind to just even, you know what I'm saying? Like, that it blows me. I'm blown. I'm blown. Like, I'm out of the window. You know what I'm saying? Like, 1 + 1 = 2. I don't understand this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get out of here. Get out of here. But anyways, I'm out of here. Deuces.